Greetings. This is Gyp-C coming to you with a general collective message. Words for the sign of Gemini. What the Geminis need to know before we exit their season. Moving into, I think Cancer is next. So we're gonna see what the Geminis need to know. Gemini, you got the devil at the bottom of the deck, so possibly you can have people obsessed with you. You may have people toxic people around you. You could be the toxic one. You could be the obsessed one. But anyway, Gemini, we're gonna see what's going on in y'all energy right now. Spirit got angel ancestors. What do the Geminis need to know? Okay. We got the Queen of Swords coming out. Gemini, air energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. With fire at the bottom, the Queen of Wands at the bottom. So Gemini, you know when you out here, you are in that Queen of Swords, you know you don't play. Excuse me, y'all. This is a black eye reading. My apologies. This is a black eye reading for the sign of Gemini. But Gemini, you know when you out here, when you speak, people usually listen. Okay. When you're in that Queen of Swords energy, you shitting. So hey, I mean, I'm sounding like my grandma right now. You're upset and not really upset, but with the devil being at the bottom of the deck, yeah, you could be on kind of like demon time right now. So what's going on with the Queen of Wands? Like the Queen of Wands is also passionate. So it may not be that you're upset, but when you come out with clear communication. But you could just be passionate with what you're saying right now. So your voice could be a little heightened, and people could possibly think, like I said, you're on demon time. I just seen the World card, so you could be into some cycles. We got the Page of Wands coming out, so it could be your children, someone young. Page of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire energy. The devil card is still at the bottom. So I'm not sure whether right now, Gemini, you're dealing with a fire sign. Could be a child. I'm not sure whether you want them to take more action because fire is action. 'Cause, like the page is like somebody who's eager and ready to take on new tasks. You know what I'm saying? Kind of sort of take actions on an idea. But at the same time, I don't know, this page of wands could be somebody kind of smacks you as well, depending on the age of the child. Because I could be talking to an older person. If I say my grandma came out, so I feel like it's the grandma ancestors. When I say shit, and that's something my grandma used to use. So, like I say, it could be a page that's kind of like getting on your nerves right now, Queen. Um, Something you may want them to take action on, but like I said, the devil card is still out here. So I don't know whether they're trying to be toxic about it, possessive, obsessive, like they bondage. They trying to use something as a bondage to stop them from taking steps. I'm not. We gonna finish getting into it. So we quit trying to do the read one, and they got the two cards on the table. I know one thing. Somebody hungry. My stomach just started growling after I hit play. So we got the Chariot coming out. So I don't know whether it's a vehicle or something they need working on. With the Four of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles coming out. The Chariot, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles came out. Chariot, I want to say it's Cancer energy. If it's not Cancer, I know it's water. Um, Eight of Pentacles speaks of working on something, mastering something. Four of Pentacles speaks of holding on tight, pulling back your energy, money, probably kind of funny. With the Seven of Swords at the bottom. So I'm not sure whether, like I said, with the Chariot being here, I don't know whether a child could be using someone's vehicle. Maybe a vehicle needs working on. Somebody is holding back. Possibly, his gas is high as hell right now. So it could be that. But the Seven of Swords is at the bottom. More air energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So someone could be kind of like dealing with some motherfuckers who ain't shit. Like people who bullshitting them, stealing from them, low key. So I don't know, Gemini. You tell me in the comments if this is what you're dealing with. This is what I'm feeling with the energy. Here comes the Five of Pentacles. A lot of Earth coming out. Five of Pentacles feeling like somebody is left out in the cold. The Nine of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Whoever this Nine of Pentacles could be a Virgo, but even if you're not a Virgo, you are very abundant. Whoever this is like you a baby empress. So it's like you don't need a motherfucker. So I'm not sure, Queen Gemini, like if I'm talking to a feminine, I could be talking to like a mother figure. I'm not sure whether you about to show your kids that you really don't need their ass. You know what I'm saying? You maybe about to boss up and leave their ass out in the cold. I'm not sure. Well, come through, spirit. A lot of earth here. Here comes the Hermit card with the Three of Wands. So with the Judgment at the bottom. So I'm not sure. Maybe someone's about to go into Hermit mode, go into sit with self, so they can gain some type of sort of guidance. With the Three of Wands, is like someone could be at a distance, waiting or trying to delay. Like with the Judgment here, I'm not sure. Hey, if somebody's trying to delay their judgment, because the Hermit could also be like a root worker, a root doctor, a practitioner. So I'm not sure whether somebody like traveling the ways to go consult with somebody, but it's like either way it goes, judgment is here. So either someone is answering their call and going through an awakening, or taking accountability, or will be taking accountability. Unless somebody's about to ghost somebody and let a motherfucker start taking accountability. Because sometimes you do have to step back and walk away from people so they can see. You got the Ace of Cups coming out on the fence, so somebody like somebody is searching for new love, or maybe they rather search for love within themselves. Because the sun is at the bottom, so either way, somebody's gonna be happy. Someone is either happy or someone is enlightened about love right now. Maybe they realizing why love is at a distance from them, or at a delay. Or somebody could just be delaying the fucking love from somebody. Yeah, we got the Hangman coming out. Someone's feeling stuck, stagnant. Stuck, stagnant. Um, looking, looking at needing to look at things from a different perspective, possibly pertaining to love. King of Swords at the bottom. Maybe there's a spirit guide helping somebody like take it slow, looking at things like, hey, let's start loving on ourselves right now. You done enough for every fucking body else. It's time for us to just do us right now. Wheel of Fortune coming out, so it's like in this season, the devil's back at the bottom again. Like I said, I don't know whether people are obsessed with your energy, Gemini, or it's like you have a fortune about yourself. Like, or you are the fortune for people, and people are obsessed with you. But I feel like the wheel is turning in your favor in this season, and this could be, like I say, people could be obsessed with you right now because the devil is back at the bottom again. There could be a Capricorn in your energy, or I know in another astrology, Capricorn is considered a Gemini. So I could be talking to a Gemini, I could be talking to a Capricorn, cross watching for Gemini. Seven of Swords is coming out, so it's something about the fortune. Either someone is strategizing, because the Seven of Swords can't speak of strategizing as well, strategically trying to make moves. But like I say, be mindful because you may have people in your energy, Gemini, that is trying to strategically be tricky. You know what I'm saying? Because the tower is at the bottom of the deck, so it's like a sudden change. Whatever started on some lies, I feel like all that shit is about to come crumbling down. Because the tower is here. Seven swords is on the table. That speaks of protecting and guarding yourself against deceitful people. So there's gonna be a sudden change, but I see a financial opportunity after that. After this tower, like somebody's gonna have a reality check. So Gemini, you may have a reality check about one of your kids. You got two of cups coming out, partnership, friendship, relationship with the 10 of wands at the bottom. Cups is water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. 10 of wands is fire, energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Someone could be feeling burdened due to a friendship. Maybe they was deceitful to a partnership or a friendship. And now they're feeling burdened because with the 9 of cups behind that, they was very charming and charismatic, possibly like on the one night stand. Probably only wanted to be sexual pretty much with this person. I mean, basically they ain't did nothing outside of the bedroom. Let me say it like that. With the 8 of cups coming out, yeah, somebody had to walk away from this partnership, friendship, relationship. Yeah, 6 of pentacles at the bottom. Possibly the person wasn't giving equal reciprocity. Only one person was giving, giving, giving. The other one was taking, taking, taking. And so somebody had to walk away. Could be an earth sign. Come through Gemini. Gemini's need to know. 5 of swords, Queen of pentacles. Now these came out earlier in reverse, and I put them back in, and they came back out again. All three of them together, but they in the upright this time. The 5 of swords, the Queen of pentacles, and the Knight of wands with the magician at the bottom. So now, 5 of swords speaks of somebody being upset. So with it being beside the 8 of cups, someone could be upset that someone walked away, but they walked away probably from the aggressiveness, the argument. I could be talking about a Queen of pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Or it just could be somebody who's very abundant. You know, you're nurturing, you're loving, you're grounded, and you also, you bred up, you comfortable. But the Knight of Wands, it could be a Knight of Wands coming towards the Queen of Pentacles, trying to be manipulative, with the Magician being at the bottom. Or the Knight of Wands could be someone, if it's not a person, then it could be something you want to do that you're manifesting. Gemini, and it's time for you to take action on whatever it is that you're manifesting. Because the magician speaks of manifesting, it speaks of being an alchemist. You know how to transfer negative energy and turn it into your power, turn it into positivity. And with the 5 of swords here, like I said, you could have been dealing with somebody who's aggressive, argumentative. You know, you had to agree to disagree type shit just to keep your peace. So like I say, or either it's the Knight of Wands that you had to do this with. Here comes the 7 of pentacles. The 7 of pentacles speaks of the seeds that have been planted and the harvest that have grown from the seeds that have been planted. But I feel like now Source is telling you with this last seed, time for you to invest in yourself. 9 of Wands energy, I feel like I'm talking to a wounded warrior. You've been through a lot, Gemini, so it's like, but you're resilient. Like, trust me, you want to throw in the fucking towel. But because you're resilient and then you got spirit team protecting, guarding, and pushing you, you always ready. You know, you sometimes you might have to get a little rest, and you could be dealing with a little sickness sometimes. But shit, you always have victory. You always have victory. So even if you know what I'm saying, going through it physically at times, trust me, spiritually, mentally, take you some deep breaths, and trust me, a spirit team is gonna help keep pushing you. So I feel like they're telling you to invest in yourself. 9 of Wands at the bottom, you're resilient. You don't stop. You can't stop. 7, excuse me, 7. 7 could be significant. I'm seeing 777. But the sun is out here, so the sun speaks of happiness. You're the enlightened one. King of Wands at the bottom. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be a King of Wands that sees the light, or finally seeing the light, or once you start investing in your damn self, they're going to see the light. Like I said, this could be you needing to step into your King of Wands energy to where, listen, you are the boss. You are the leader. You pay the cost to be the boss. You got to start behind that with its Pentacles. So it's like, it's time for you to start healing yourself. You got to heal yourself before you heal anybody else. What else for Gemini? What else for Gemini? Seven of Cups. Like I said, either you are having dreams, visions. Pay attention to them if you are. Someone could be trying to gaslight you. Someone could be trying to play you as an option. Put it where it goes, Gemini. Could be a Nine of Cups. Like I said, somebody's trying to charm themselves, come towards you, charming you. Maybe they want you to collaborate with them or work with them. But the Seven of Cups speaks of, like I said, if you're having visions or dreams, pay attention to them if you can remember them. And make sure you ain't allowing nobody to gaslight you or try to string you along. We got the Hierophant energy coming out with the Emperor at the bottom. So the Emperor is the divine masculine. Could be talking about Aries. The Hierophant is the Taurus. If we talking about a person, but the Hierophant is like shit. That's like the person, the highest in the spiritual, or like the Pope, the preacher. Like this is what the Hierophant would be. So I'm not sure whether you got Taurus here, Emperor at the bottom. That's Aries energy at the bottom. Maybe there's an Emperor that's seeking counsel, seeking a mentor. You know, I'm not sure. Like, or maybe there's an Emperor seeking going back to church, trying because okay, this is what the Emperor, the Hierophant speaks of. It speaks of your belief, your spiritual belief, or your religious beliefs. Your not doubts, but hey, maybe what you doubt. It speaks of church, religious beliefs, whether you're spiritual or want to be religious. Setting boundaries. It also speaks of a union. So, like I'm not sure whether, like I said, there's an emperor. There's emperors at the bottom. Like I said, you could also be in your emperor energy. Like I said, you're taking charge, but there could be an emperor, maybe a Taurus. Somebody is seeking counsel. Yeah, the devil is right behind it, behind the damn emperor. Because I'm not sure if the emperor could be doing some toxic things or could be dealing with like limited beliefs. Like I said, I could ride this. Okay, so there could be an emperor in your energy, and maybe they are having doubts about what they grew up with, with the traditions or what they grew up with. So maybe they could be starting to break the chains off their limited beliefs. Okay, that's what I'm getting, y'all. Forgive me, yeah, because the magician is here. I feel like somebody. I feel like somebody is starting to feel spirits right about now. They realizing it's just not what the church was saying. Okay, this is what I'm getting. It could be an emperor, could be an Aries. Is now understanding he has to break the chains off his limited beliefs. Seven of Cups here, like I said, somebody could have been feel like yeah, they've been gaslighted or they've been being they either they gaslighted somebody or they being gaslighted. Nine of Pentacles coming out, Earth energy, Capricorn towards Virgo. The Knight of Pentacles speaks of taking a methodical approach. So somebody could really be thinking about tapping more into their spirituality. With the Page of Pentacles at the bottom, somebody could be going to study the hidden knowledge. Page of Pentacles is somebody who's focusing on what they focus on, especially if it's pertaining to their money, going back to school, reading books, or you could be somebody who reads the energy with the Ace of Swords behind that. Somebody I feel like can now read energy. They now understand it slowly but surely, understanding how important it is to feel and read energy. This is what I'm getting, Gemini, and it could be you. Three of Pentacles coming out, so somebody could be collaborating, starting to collaborate with other people, working together. With the Nine of Cups, somebody's trying to get a complete happy fulfillment, want their dreams to come true. Somebody could be slowly but surely going to come around and start collaborating with you, Gemini. Nine of Cups to the Two of Wands, and the Devil card is still showing itself. I feel like, I hope this is like somebody energy being so good that people are gonna be obsessed with your energy in a good way. I hope, Gemini. You got Temperance coming out with the Six of Wands at the bottom. Temperance speaks of finding a calm, balanced atmosphere, peaceful environment, being patient. Um, also like you're an Earth angel, like source hid you in plain sight. So with the Six of Wands, you're gonna have victory, Gemini. You got following, you got people backing you. It could be something that comes to an end, but I feel like it's gonna bring in balance. It's gonna bring in some sort of balance. And you got the Page of Swords coming out. So like I said, I'm not sure whether, like I said, it could be a tourist somewhere lingering, looking, talking. But the Page of Swords in reverse speaks of somebody talking probably a little reckless. With the Two of Swords at the bottom, somebody could be like not sure which road to take. Yeah, because somebody going through the awakening. I'm telling you, it's somebody, and this is the page, so it could be somebody's child again. Like I said, the Hierophant to the Page of Swords in the reverse. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I'm not sure. Is the church talking reckless about somebody? Got somebody at a crossroads? See, this is what I'm telling you. A lot of people are stepping away. No, you know what? My bad, because I sat that on the Hierophant, but it shouldn't even be on the Hierophant. But maybe there's someone's child, because like I said, somebody could be upset that you're going to get your peace, Gemini. They want to be talking sideways because you fucked them up. Instead of you arguing with somebody, I feel like you're going to just, walk away and back off. Be like, you know what? Let me go do me. And that's going to fuck somebody up. And it's going to have them talking kind of sideways. With this Two of Swords, yeah, that's why somebody going to be at the crossroads. And that's going to make somebody start taking accountability. What else with Gemini Spirit? Page of Pentacles, yeah. Somebody you focusing, you feeling the energy now. Nine of Wands at the book. Yeah, because it's something somebody keep doing repetitively. You don't catch on to the patterns, Gemini. I feel like you don't catch on to the patterns of what somebody doing. And like I said, it could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And you don't finally catch on to the patterns. They could probably be trying to come to you sometimes with the pity party. But no, you're going to have to start showing somebody some type of tough love. Queen of Wands, excuse me, the Queen of Cups. Because see, yeah, you very loving and nurturing. But the more loving and nurturing you are, somebody feels like they can come and charm and be charismatic. But with the Seven of Wands, I feel like it's time for you to start blocking that bullshit. And here comes the toxic damn devil card showing itself again. So I feel like somebody tries to play on your energy. But they're very toxic. And it could be a child. And it's sad to say sometimes parents and children could be toxic to one another. Sad to say. And it's not the child, it's actually the entity that they allow to attach to them. It's not actually a child or the mother, it be the entity that the person allowed to attach to them. Because when you're not allowing the devil to get to you out there in the streets, you know they're going to try to get to you through the people that's closest to you. So here comes the Fool card coming out. So I feel like I said, you're going to take a leap of faith, Gemini. You about to step back into your childlike energy. You're not going to give a care about nothing else but you and what you have to care about. Because with the Eight of Wands at the bottom, I feel like it's some type of fast motion message that you're going to get. And it's probably gonna come from your higher self. And like I said, you're gonna start ending cycles. And it could possibly be with your children. If you carrying them, you're gonna possibly stop carrying it. But that way it go. And like I said, I just feel like it's children because I keep seeing pages. But if it's not that, then y'all put the way it go. Got the Three of Swords coming out. Three of Swords speaks of somebody having to face a harsh reality, face a harsh truth. Someone's words, intentions, actions, you know what I'm saying? They be fucking up. And with the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck, you could be worrying, you could be up late night losing sleep. This is air energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So this is why you probably worrying. You gotta face the harsh reality, baby. It is what it is. Not what you want it to be, what you wish it would be, but you're gonna have to face shit for what it is. It just is what it is. Let them niggas be how they is, and you do you. Shit, simple as that. Anything else? Anything else? Yeah, judgment. Like it's time for you to call judgment. Time for you to call judgment on these folks. Enough is enough. And if it's not you, your spirit team got to call judgment for you. Like if you feel like the energy got you kind of antsy right now, it ain't that. Damn it, you tired. And shit, your energy might be being messed with because we're in this retrograde that's about to start. So yeah, you could be feeling kind of antsy right now, Gemini. So hey, Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. Like I said, you single, you abundant. You don't need nobody. Nine of Wands energy coming out. Like I said, you a wounded warrior, but broken crayon still covered. Six of Pentacles at the bottom. You're gonna go get your balance. You're gonna get your equal reciprocity, even if you have to give it to yourself. You are the gift, baby, and you got people that will give you. Ace of Swords coming out. I'm telling somebody the truth here. It's time for you to see clear. You're guarded, you're protected, and sometimes you may even be blocking. I tell you what, this devil keeps showing his ass, but guess what? You're guarded and protected from all the toxic and negative. If anybody is trying to say anything negative towards you, Gemini, you're guarded and protected by it. Six of Pentacles coming out. Like I said, I feel like because of the wealth that you have shared with people, Source is now about to bring it right back to you. King of Wands at the bottom to the Five of Wands. So they could be, like I said, it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that's going through some type of chaos, conflict, and competition. And look at the Emperor, which is actually the Aries energy right behind it. To the King of Cups, to the Ace of Pentacles, to the Moon. What else? Why is the Six of Pentacles out here for Gemini? Mm-hmm. Six of Wands to the Six of Pentacles. So yes, you are the gift. You sharing gifts with others is about to bring you victory. About to bring you victory. Six could be significant. People got your back. Gemini, just know when you even I tell you what, if a human ain't got your back, your spirit team got your back. So just know this is why you still here. Seven of Wands coming out. You're guarded, you're protected. And look at you at the bottom of the deck. Lovers. Gemini energy at the bottom. You're guarded and protected, baby. It's time for you to start loving yourself. Going into you now. You probably want everybody to love, but you gotta love you. You gotta love you. Well, here come the world card. It's time to end cycles. Find balance for yourself, baby. Move on into stability. I'm telling you, you got this, Gemini. You got this, baby. I'm going to go ahead and release your energy back to y'all. But I just want to do this for the sign of Gemini before y'all season leave out here. I'm sorry I couldn't see my beautiful self on this Juneteenth. But I hope this resonates with someone. I send you love, peace, and light. And like I say, it's time for you to pour into you. Invest in you now. Peace.